I'll give you three perspectives. One, as a Mahindra employee, the second as a technologist, and the third individually as a Shankar, what I believe in. Okay. So from a Mahindra perspective, we have been actually working on various alternative fuel systems. Like we started with the diesel in a big way, but we also explored gasoline, CNG. We even had demonstrated a hydrogen-powered Scorpio vehicle early on. So we have all these technologies in our portfolio. Depending on what the market wants, we'll be able to introduce any of these technologies into the products. So what we do typically is do all the basic research, technology development, and have it ready. And then just observe the needs of the market, what the customers ask for. And based on that, introduce these technologies into our products. So that we are not taken by surprise, we have everything ready. And then follow the market needs. That's how we typically do from a Mahindra perspective. From a technologist perspective, the way I would see it is a lot of it would be driven by what the customers ask for. So for example, today we drive into a petrol bunk and then fill our car's petrol tank and drive out in 5-10 minutes. So the user of electric car also would expect and sometimes may even demand the same level of convenience, where if his battery runs out, he may want to get done within 5-10 minutes and then continue to drive. So this is not going to be easy in the case of a electric car. Getting your battery again charged in 10 minutes and then resuming your journey is not going to be easy from a technology perspective. So some people have looked at battery swapping technology. Some people are also looking at charging the battery on the go. Like there are pilot projects happening at Tel Aviv in Israel, also Seoul in Korea, where you have metal strips laid out on the road, and through inductive charging, when the car is driving, when you're driving this car on the road, it gets continuously charged even when you're driving. So that way, the more you drive, the more the charge will accumulate. But these are all at an early stage in terms of just pilot projects happening. So it may take some time for this to evolve. But what would basically drive the technologies in this space is basically the convenience of that the customers feel in terms of charging. Also making sure that the range anxiety is addressed. They should never have the fear that somewhere they will get stuck because their batteries run out of power. So they should feel comfortable. See, although we typically may drive not more than 100 kilometers in a day, we ask for a range of 400 kilometers and 500 kilometers when we go for electric car. Just because this range anxiety is so big in our mind that we keep thinking only about that and forget everything else. Maybe one day I may drive that 400, 500 kilometers, but every other day I would be doing 50 kilometers and 60 kilometers. But still, I would ask for that requirement, which will take care of the worst case scenario. That's how typically most customers look at when it comes to the range. So that what the customers feel comfortable about. If I say that you're going to typically use only 50 kilometers in a day, why do you want 400, 500 kilometers? That conversation may not really work out at this stage. So it takes some time for the customers to understand their usage patterns and then go for the right specifications in terms of performance of the electric vehicle itself. So these things would evolve with time. So that's the customer feeling comfortable about something is what will drive the way the technology will evolve in this space. Finally, if you look at my personal opinion as Shankar, I feel that the battery-powered, a fully battery-powered electric vehicle is the direction that I would put my bets on, because I feel that from a convenience and performance perspective, and also from a cost perspective, that has a lot of promise and potential.